Shout out for everybody here on this beautiful Saturday night. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate it. We're going to jump on into Bitcoin. Took the dump, as we said, at the beginning of the day here. And we're going to keep it moving for you. Let's take a look. Bam, there we are, man. Back in action. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time on this beautiful Saturday night. We told you it was likely going to take a bit of a dump here to the downside earlier today on weeks. We drew this bear flag. And remember, I was in a long and I said, it doesn't look good. I said, I'm going to cut that long off with a very small, it was like a $30 loss or something like that. Might have been 40. And you took the measured move here, wick to wick, put it right there, and it said you were going right down to 66,900. Kind of crazy how eerily accurate these measured moves are. We hit it, we bounced it, almost got double divergence here off the bounce here. So it's interesting. Let's take a look at the bigger picture for Bitcoin. Let's see how the daily candle closed. Can Tau bounce? Only if Bitcoin bounces, I'll tell you that. Let's take a look at BTC spot here on Binance and see what's happening to Bitcoin on the bigger picture. Oh yeah, remember that weird one. And I like to get rid of this. I like to delete all the old work. I even like to get rid of the moving averages for a second and just kind of look at price action and see how the daily candle closed. We will be moving the clocks ahead tonight. Agreed, right? Yeah, so you'll lose an hour of sleep. You go to bed at 11 and wake up at 8. It's going to be like waking up at 7 in the morning, if I'm correct. Yeah, it is what it is. Can the daily candle get a bounce here? Turn this into a tweezer bottom and actually get a move here. I'll tell you what's very interesting to me is this trend line. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Boom. Could it kind of cup and handle its way out of here? Could this be a falling wedge that saves the day? Could Bitcoin, at the last second, defy the bears, get a short squeeze like you wouldn't believe and pump to the upside here? Or are we doomed for more downside? And that's kind of what I'm here to figure out every day and trying to give you the best way to trade it. Not even tell you exactly what's going to happen for sure, but the best way to trade it. So, first things first, let's take a look at our daily candle. It opened at 68,114 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. The high was 68,551 4 cents. The low was 66,915 26 cents, and the candle would close at 67,262 91 cents, down $851 on the day, 1.25% for Bitcoin. A down day for BTC, as you can see. And it did look like we were going to dump, but can we hold, I thought we were going to hold this level. No. Maybe this level. No. Maybe this level. No. Maybe this level. No. It's kind of crazy how not one of the daily, previous resistances even acted as support for one daily candle. It's a bit odd, if you ask me. But it is what it is. No support or resistance respect, except for the last resort here for Bitcoin. Kind of draw this trend line and say it's sitting right on the trend line. You could draw this and say, is it retesting the top here, attempting to save the day? Looks pretty ugly to me. Let's take a look at the monthly candle, which looked amazing. But now it looks like it's going to flip red like all the other beautiful candles that started green. Well, like that was a tweezer top, but it looked okay. I did say I wanted more dump at the beginning of the week. I would have liked to dump until now. Like I would have liked to start recovering Sunday night or Monday. Like you dump and then we create a really good wick. So I was weary of the short wick there. And again, it still could come back and turn green, but we have some time here. The weekly candle was bullish engulfing, and it was looking so strong and so beautiful. Gave back so many of the gains, and that's just been the case. You'll see a confirmation candle that looks good. You'll be like, we just got to wait for confirmation. When the confirmation comes, you lose all the confirmation. You lose everything that kind of gave you the reason to believe, right? And I've seen that a lot recently here with Bitcoin. It'll pump, and then it just really isn't sustainable. Doesn't seem to hold the key level that you're looking for, all right? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, man. Something's acting up. And let me just post a link to today here. Yeah, so it's just been light, researching, watching price action, DCAing into Bitcoin, and really that's it. Shout out to Underground Crypto. Smash that like button. No days off, baby. Thank you for coming on in. And, you know, it's for me as much as it is for everybody else. If you keep your own diligent schedule, you'll be diligent. You know, you'll be on discipline. So I just, you know what I mean? I tell you what, 90% of Saturday nights, I'm usually with my family chilling, or they're about to go to sleep or what, you know, and I just want to sit there and do nothing with the kids, be on the couch. And I get up, I do the show, and I always feel good about it, right? And so I'll be honest, this is the hardest show of any show I do. This Saturday, I said Sunday night, this Saturday night show, I meant Saturday night, this Saturday night show, it's just tough. Usually a lot of days I'm at the beach with the kids. I've done, you know, we've been in the sun all day, whatever it is. A lot of days I'm pooped by 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock on a Saturday. If you have 3 kids, man, you know what it's like. Then they finally go to bed and you have a moment to just be like, wow, you know. And, but you just keep going. You just keep doing your thing no matter what. God bless the lifers. We love you. We appreciate you. And we thank you so much for being here and kicking it with us. Oh, that one seemed to work. That one was right. You've got it now, Shano. Again, remember, the only thing we're trading now is gold on weeks right now. We got the gold trade open on weeks, which is still doing fine. We'll see where that goes. We see this bull div. We're going to have some fun with Bitcoin. It's not horror, you know, but this is what I see likely happening. A bear flag at a dump somewhere in May. But you never know. You never know. Anything is possible. Supposed to get rate cuts in May, change over to a new Fed chair, finally get rid of Jerome Powell. I just don't want to see that dude anymore, man. He's old too. He doesn't need to do this stuff anymore. It's over, man, Jerome. It's time to move on, Jerome. It's time to move on, man, you know. Let's take a look at the 5-day chart, which actually bullish engulfing, followed up by a green candle. We got some time. We got 3 days and 22 hours, so we'll see. I'm somewhat optimistic there. The 3-day chart, which is so horrible, which took a beat down and actually just closed so bearish today. And again, same idea. It's like you had it. You had this beautiful breakout of a bear flag. Really a symmetrical triangle that could go either way. It either breaks down to 52K or it broke up. I don't need the yellow line. Sorry about that. You know, you can kind of see this is what was about to happen. Breakout was beautiful. We needed to sustain. We had to stay back above this, specifically 70,380. I called it 70,005 would be nice. Such a big deal that we stayed above it and we didn't. We gave it back. I can't believe that. So weird to me. Like, no, you know, this has been the market of manipulation. Like confirmation, no. Again, you can trade your way through it if you stay diligent and you have a system and you stick with it. You can trade your way through it. I've been showing that's possible, but it's just like, as someone who likes to watch TA play out, even if I could trade it or not, it's been disheartening. Like I have OCD when it comes to TA, and I like to see it do it. Like that's a strong candle. That's a bullish engulfing candle. Not supposed to go 3 green candles in a row after that. After you get above previous resistance. So you close a bullish engulfing candle above previous resistance and you give back 3 days straight. It's just rare. Usually you'll do some type of consolidation first. You know what I mean? It's just rare. Something's up. I put my boot on today and I don't know what it is, but today my foot ain't fitting in the boot. It's hitting the top of the boot. And it usually never does that. I don't know what's going on. Oh, these things stink, man. I can't stand I got 2 different boots now so I can switch. They would smell, mine don't, because I keep one on and every morning I take it off. I air my foot out. I switch to the next boot. I bought 2 boots. Why not? You know what I mean? You really need 2 middle things, but it gets this sweat that comes out of the boot. I can't explain it. Anyway. If you know, you know. I don't really want to get into it, you know. So the daily retesting this trend line, as far as I'm concerned, looks like it, and it could be just, you know, break it down. And I'm looking for something that I'm used to seeing in my life. I mean, technically, I could make this a descending triangle and say it didn't break through this trend line. I think it'd take a nasty dump down, like just right to 43K. I mean, that could be just wow, right? So I'm looking at this as this is the first time I'm seeing this, seeing it in my mind, but I'm just building what I see. I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm just having fun. Sculpting. So that's a bearish sign for me right there. Looks like it already began. The second the tweezer, I tell you, man, tweezer tops and tweezer bottoms. Red candle next to a green one. Short with the wick above there. You'd be in the money on the short. All you had to do is short candle bodies, like nothing else. You don't have to know anything else. Keep it simple. But this just doesn't look good to me. So let me get rid of the bigger picture because I don't see a shape that I like. Normally I see something that makes sense to me. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I like it, Like this makes the most sense to me here is we're in this rising wedge. And you can almost say that it's like breaking down. So I feel like we would have to bounce here to save face. But there's still, like this is the bear flag down. Like, I gotta say, I see more downside for Bitcoin. Somewhere down to 54,000. And I challenged the low. I attempted to buy the bottoms as much as I could. Moving the stop loss to break even every time. You know what I mean? I did the best I could. And then I just kept selling. Yeah. Did Swamp. You could make some pruno with that boot. You're funny. Everyone's waiting on the news. Yeah, everyone is sitting there. What's going to happen, right? The war stops. This thing rips back to the upside in 2 seconds. The war keeps going. Maybe this keeps jumping. And we're not getting any news. What's interesting is like Twitter used to be the open place. You can't get any information about the war no more. Because I heard they're blocking information in Israel. Like if you live in Israel and you post the fact that Israel's getting banged on, they take that as a beat, Here's my buddy, man, that lives chaos in Dubai Marina after an Iranian drone hit 23 Marina Tower. 5 hours ago, the Martini guy. This is my buddy, too. I met him. These are people I actually know. That's next to my office is Carl the Moon. So it's not stopping. And again, you at first we seemed like we were getting information. Now you can't get anything. Look at this guy, Medell. Oh man. Anyway, follow me on X. I appreciate it. I'm out here every day. I will be more active. The last week it's been tough, but I will be more active. Shout out to Crypto Cash for sending those things to me and my children. That's a blessing, brother. Thank you. So, wow, still issues in Dubai. And another safe night. Shout out to Metamona. TikTok is pretty good. Yeah, short market you will get dealt with. Yeah, apparently China has pretty close. Watch it somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't think it's topped, but you never know. New York never topped. Michael Saylor made such a good point about how Bitcoin could be similar to New York real estate, right? Like, people have been buying the top of Manhattan. Like, every 20 years, someone buys the top. Like, every day, someone buys the top of Manhattan real estate, right? It's always at the top. And it keeps going up. You know what I mean? Over the next 2 to 3 years, it'll go up again. Like, it's Manhattan. People have decided there's no better place to live but in New York City. And I lived there for 19 years. You can get anything you want at any time of the day. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's kind of, you know what I mean? And you get high end, high priority, everything. You can't beat that state of living, that way of living. And that's why the rich love it. And what's interesting? When we got that beautiful pump for Bitcoin, I'm so optimistic looking for that 21 to catch price action. And then when we lost the 200, the 21 curved. I mean, it's just crazy. Still looking to see if the 4 hours. Yeah, I went for that 4 hour. Remember, that was me right there. I got out. I said, no way. And they dumped it. Still, the 1 hour has strong bull div. Now it has double bull div. I'm looking for a bounce back to the top of the channel or maybe a right shoulder here. It just, we really get a nice death, boom, goodbye. Like we get a really nice goodbye there. Anyway, we'll see. But I keep looking for these tweezers, this green candle to make the move, and we don't get it. We don't get it. If anything, this looks, you're falling over. Something like this, you see? I'm not trading the weekends. I'm staying off of them. After my trade this morning, I just left it alone. I have seen this play out many times in my life. A shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, and it dumps on you. It does look like Bitcoin wants to continue to go lower. If I had to make a call, I'd tell you it looks like we're going to continue to dump. Remember, this was the strategy. The 21, when we're trading, is above the 200. In a flag, we trade it, we pump. The 21 was below the 200. In the flag, we dump. So, this is exactly my strategy. We lost the POC, and we went further to the downside. So, it is what it is. It all makes sense to me 100%. Yeah, greetings and gratitude to all. Thank you, everybody. Much appreciation. Glad to be here. Grateful to have a community full of joy and happiness. Thank you. Shout out to the Blues guy. Yeah. Someone says the 4 hours just waiting for the right shoulder to form, like shoulder, head, right shoulder. I don't know, man. I think that ship has sailed a long time ago. Yeah. I completely disagree with that statement, but hey, we can agree to disagree. 15-minute looks like it's rolling over to as well. It just did it, the divergence wasn't strong enough. And now look, you have resistance at 67.5. You got to get back up, for me, I wouldn't open up a serious long unless we got above 68.5. That was the major rejection point right there on the 15-minute. And actually, it looks like we're going down now. I wouldn't be surprised if into tonight we begin to dump down to 66, 65.6. Bookmap suggesting 65,000. It's been dark red now for 2 days. And that's usually about 90% accurate. That will hit the level they're telling us we will. So that is bearish to me for Bitcoin. So I think we're kind of square on BTC. Yeah, we're below the 200 moving average of the 1, the 5, the 15. It all looks bearish. I see more downside. And I'll still watch it. I'll be the first to attempt to long the 4 hour, the 8 hour on a tweezer bottom, but I'm not seeing it right now. I'm seeing more downside for Bitcoin. Very strong bull div, but just it didn't care. It didn't matter. Now it's pretty flat. This is the same, this is kind of the same. You had the bull divergence right there. Swing down, well, that swung up. That should have bounced. When you couldn't get back above resistance there at 68.5, that's when you had to start wondering what was going on. So, Iran, China, Russia, crude tankers still sitting in and out of Hormuz. What's going on with shipping? Interesting. Yeah, so more downside for Bitcoin looks expected here as I see kind of a slanted head and shoulder descending triangle for BTC. And if you just kind of make it clean, we're going to make it nice and clean for you. Just a couple lines to make it look just oh so apparent. That just looks like you're gonna dump, folks. That says descending triangle all the way down to 65.6, and it looks like it's going to happen tonight. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm starting to see. Sam, you've never had a while. That's a good-looking candle moment. I had one earlier today for a nice scalp all the time. All the time. The market news are too volatile, so I look at the daily chart, get the data to make my decisions. I can't catch any good trade on the 5 or even the 15. Yeah, it's been tough. If you're a known trader that likes to scalp smaller time frames and you've been seeing that you don't get the same probability rate back now, you got to learn how to pivot and change, We'll make it out alive somehow, some way. I don't know how, but we will. I always have and I always will. I made it this far. From where I started, my mom was a school teacher. My dad was an iron worker. I made it this far. So if I can get this far, man, who? Anybody can, man. You just got to keep believing in yourself. It is hard. It is a lonely road. When I wake up every morning, I don't have 100 cheerleaders here. I get on my, I start up every morning and I do my thing every day, and it is what it is. And I see some people winning bigger than me, and I see some people losing way more than me, and I'm just grateful for the position I am in, where I'm at right now, right? Inverse A&E got us out of the past bear market. Descending triangles are this cycle's pattern over and over again. You spot on, man. Yeah, I think I was the first one to comment. I saw your video. I was the first viewer, man. You had 0 views because you had just put it out. I got the the notification, and I jumped on my phone, and I was like, dude, I'm the first person to see this thing. Saw you comment on one of my videos. Appreciate you, mentor. What a blessing. Motivated me to go harder. God bless you, man. Keep going. Don't stop, man. You can do it. Are you a millionaire now? A multi-millionaire. Yeah. Many times over, man. Not to be rude, but yes. Yeah. To the point where, like, okay, I've done that now. I'm saying I'll take another one, but just the other day I made another mill, and I was like, hey, there you go. Greetings from the welders here in Edmonton. Hard-working man, learning a lot from you, kind sir. We are changing our star because of you. Respect. I love you, man. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Love you, brother. Thank you. Shout out to the welders. And my dad was an iron worker. Big respect for the welders, man. He loved the welding guys. His buddies were welders. They came over the house. Some guys were underwater bridge welders. You know those guys? They're sitting there underwater, seared, Oh, yeah. Hard work is easy, baby. Hey. Yeah. Can Bitcoin sell? No, brother. I don't know. You do whatever makes you happy, man. I know how to weld, John. You could do it all, John. I bet you can. Them floors look beautiful. I bet you could do more than that, for sure. I bet you do stone work, too, if you had to, man. You're a genius, man. A lot of people that I see that are they're workers. They make good money. They work with their hands. These guys are geniuses, man. Most people couldn't do half the stuff these people do. Even just tile workers, stone workers. It's crazy. They should get paid more for what they do. But man, it's hard out there too. You got to start your whole business. You got to get out there. People got to know you. You got to do work. You got to show off your work. You got to take crap. You got to work when it's cold. Work when it's hot. Work when it's hot. Just keep going. No complaints. Keep grinding. Keep doing your thing. I keep buying. I think this is a great time to buy Bitcoin right now. You do whatever makes you happy. I'm not shorting right now, just to make it clear. It looks like it's going to short, but maybe this thing might rip all the way back to the upside. Looks like it could be Adam and Eve here on the 1 minute throughout the night. You never know with Bitcoin, man. On a weekend, it's sketchy. I've lost a lot this year, but you can't win unless you fail. Learn from it. Everything is a blessing on how you look at it. Never give up. No failure, only feedback. The days I lose, I think about my friends that are dead, people that I grew up with, and I said, man, that guy can't even lose today. He's dead. And I said, dang, I'm pretty happy that I lost today. Losing is awesome. No, as funny as stupid that sounds, it's true though. Just being able to lose is a blessing. That means you're here. Doesn't mean you just keep losing every day. I get it, but it's just yeah. The Fed reaction, higher oil prices led to higher inflation. This could force the U.S. Federal Reserve to keep interest rates higher for longer, or delayed planned rate cuts to combat inflation. Yes and no, because it's coming anyway. There's nothing they could do, and they have to keep printing money. But yes, they're already not cutting the rate. We already know that on the 16th, right? So in about a week now, we're going to get a rate cut next Wednesday. Not this one, but next Wednesday. All right. And that's going to be on March 18th, okay? Day after St. Paddy's Day. And there's a 96% chance they're not cutting the rate. So we already know they're not cutting the rate this time around. That's a fact. And we go from there. You never know. That could dig in here. Price action been sloppy all day, though, and it's been trending to the downside. So I see just a slow bleed on the weekend to the downside. It would be great if this trend line holds. You kind of need it to. It's this is the last resort, because this is also it is that daily support and resistance line that I showed you, and if you bounce off of it, it could save the day until we get to a new all-time high. Yeah. He says, Lifer, I come to your stream because of the positive vibrations in your way of thinking. Sounds cheesy, but it's true. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. Have you seen more pump or bleed during the weekends? Usually slow bleed or nothing at all, Nadia. Yeah. Nadia and Ado. And I had a teacher missing the dough, man. My third grade teacher. I think I had a thing for it. You know what I'm saying? Who didn't have a thing for your third grade teacher, man? Come on. Have you seen more pump or bleed during the week? Yeah. Not a clear view. Guys, what do you think of the Bitcoin rise or fall? Some nice Sunday scam pumps lately, though. Oh, yeah. Trading sticks this month. I mean, gold and silver have been simple. Oil's been fun. You know, you just trade what they give you, man. You don't get pissed about it. You just, like, that looks like it's going to moon. Like, there's probably going to be open. It's probably going to open Monday, gapped up. You know? Yeah, I know. You do what you have to do to get through. We still do our Saturday show no matter what. We still push out the content. We could take Saturday off and say, everyone, you know what? It's been a slow market. We're going to take Saturday off. We don't do it. We just don't. Me and my team just don't. We keep pushing. Miss Frank, my third weight. Yeah, see? Yep. In Canada, everyone had no problem paying for the material, but had an issue paying for the labor. Funny. Miss Freewa was a third grade. She could have played line. Oh wow, she's a Biggins McGee. I had a nun. Sister Anne Marie, she was a big one. She taught us French. She was like, she must have been like 6 feet, like 260, man. She was big. She was probably like 5'8", but she, you know, I was so little at the time, you know. Opportunity is everywhere. Just go to the open to see it. Yep, exactly. You just keep telling yourself that if you keep looking, you're going to find it. If you keep looking, you're going to find it. It's going to be there. Let's see if there's any altcoin that pumped today, even though I would stay away from altcoins on a low volume weekend. Sketchy business, to say the least. Humanity keeps doing its thing. River keeps kind of hanging in there. KITE did get a little bit of a move there, up 20. You know, we did talk about KITE off the bottom of the trend line there. It did move. But nothing else I would be really swing trading, day trading, or getting into. And we sent a bunch of alerts to the group too, even last week, and I'd say about 80% of those alerts, they dumped before we even got to the alerts, or they hit the alert and dumped, which was good. They didn't, you know, we didn't get falsified into getting into any longs. It was kind of perfect, but right. Yeah, to see fear at 20 is a bit odd too, to me, right? Like, that doesn't make much sense. I don't know about you, but to me, it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? But I don't know. Extreme fear at 12. I see 12. Yeah, I don't use the one at CoinMarketCap. To me, that's a little bit, I don't know. I can't get into it. I've never used it. I never even noticed it because I've used this one for so long. I use the one on alternative.me. I'll give you the link. I think this one's more accurate. It's the only one I'll go to when it comes to really putting all my money down on Bitcoin. I'm not going to use the other one. I don't trust the other one. I trust this one, you know? Yeah. You know, it is what it is. And I wanted to no, this is good. This is good. Do we go all the way today? I might just, you know, take you guys down a trip, down a journey that you may never be used to. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. I just wanted to check something. Copy that. There we go. All right, you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so gross. That is so gross. We gotta start cleaning this thing, man. I think we gotta start cleaning this thing. I don't know what to do, man. That thing looks infected. I don't know, man. What do you guys think, man? Like, I'm healing nicely. Yeah, it needs some cleaning, I think. I'm actually eating right now. But looks okay. See, put a band-aid on it. You're good as fine, man. How many stitches? Swelling is way down. It looks like it's healing. Damn, how did that happen again? Go see a nurse. Just keep it clean. That looks painful, man. Yeah, clean it with soap and water and antibiotic cream. Yeah, your leg is swelling. It could be infected. I had the same injury. Yeah, I would air it out. Light, warm water, too. I know. Bro, you need to let it air out. I know, right? Was it the Patriots kicker that beat the 40 man? Oh my God, man. I know. It's not infected. Thank you. Thank you. It does look infected. It didn't look good to me. Wounds heal better when wet and less scarring. Wounds heal better when wet and less scarring. That's the other job of a Band-Aid. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. So I guess I want it to be kind of a little moist in there, but it smells, man. It don't look good. Freaking gross. So gross. I can't believe I showed you guys that, but I gotta share, man. It's a bearish wound. I know, man. It's so gross. It's so gross. Like, that's actually the most I've ever looked at it. I'm gonna have to go look at the footage again to see what that looked like. Cause like, I never even had a chance to really look at it like that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just... Oh, there it is, man. Oh my gosh. Oh God. Just wait till it fully heals. The scar is gonna be gnarly, man. It's still visible after 5 years. That's crazy, man. He goes, dab some peroxide, but maybe do some research. Yeah. It's a great way to telling someone what to do and then backing off. Yo, go do this. Maybe read about it first, though. You know, don't do exactly what I said, you know. And again, I wouldn't short along this tonight. It's just too skeptical to me. They could easily spike it up on low volume. They could spike it down and then spike it up. It does look bearish if you just looked at the general TA. That's what I'm doing. We're below the 200, touching the 21 on the 1 hour, still being suppressed. So, yeah, exactly. He goes, no, don't peroxide. Once you smell gangrene, you'll never forget it. Trust me. Former paramedic. Jesus. And I was working right now, service tech life, baby. 75 an hour. I'm happy that you're getting it. Stay there as long as you can. Double overtime. Bitcoin is bearish as your wound. I know, right? So Bitcoin looks like it's going to roll over. Bookmap suggests 65,000. You know, I did jump out of a long this morning, and it was rightly so as we dumped further down. Looks painful, and rehab got to be a long deal. It is going to be tough, man. Start skateboarding when it heals. I know, right? Anyway, so that's my life right now. I'm sitting here on a beautiful Saturday night with each and every one of you, with my legs sore as heck. Just, waiting for it to heal. It's been 3 weeks since the surgery. 3 weeks since that thing has been opened up on me. And I've had the stitches out a week ago. Seems like it's healing all right, I guess. I don't know. The skin looks gross. I'd like to clean it up a little bit, but I'm sorry to the people who are eating. Yeah. No, I'm not going to take a short because you know what it is, too? I'm under a lot of stress with my leg. And it's been making me think that, you know, when you're in a trade, you're under a little bit of stress. You don't think about it, but you are. You're under a little bit of stress. Slightly. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And because I'm already under stress with my body, I'm taking it easier, man. Yeah. I'm just taking it easier. I'm trading a light. I attempt to trade a little less. I still trade, like, for the average person, I'm still trading, like, you know, probably 20, 30 positions a week. It's insane. But for me, it's a little light. But it's still, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to trade. I'm the crypto lifer. I've been doing this for too long. I get too much money and too much free time. I'm going to be trading. It is what it is. So it'll be an ache because you haven't walked for a while. At tendinitis will go away eventually. Thank you for saying that. You can only heal when you're asleep. Thank you. I knew a guy had gangrene. He was in a wheelchair. We just thought he didn't shower. That's disgusting. Oh my gosh. In 3 months' time after surgery, it seems you should be able to walk. I think so. You want to keep it clean and dry. Dark and moist areas promote bacteria growth. Just watch the iPad for lots of green, yellow fluid. Clear pinkish is okay. Swelling is normal. Yeah. I'd like to keep it dry, personally, yes, you know. Supermarket refrigeration, money good for Iowa. Benefit package. We always get it union, but like you, it's always been in a temporary plan. Amen, I feel you. Hey, it's better than most, man. Stack those chips while you can, brother. You know what I'm saying? I was working night shift till I was 36 years old. I only started living the good life when I was like 38, 39. I started living like the good life. You know what I mean? Like I had a cleaning lady, you know. I went to the country club. You know what I mean? Like things started looking, you know, I had the jacuzzi. And I lived a, you know, whatever. It took, you know, for me, it took a lot longer than I thought. But it's increasing your trading portfolio by 1% daily. Realistic. It is if you do every single day. It depends. Some days you can go up to 5%. It depends. Yeah. 6th month Bitcoin chat. Yeah. Did your doctor recommend insoles to take the stress off the tendon? No, none of that. Doctor didn't say anything, man. Just really gave me a boot and said, I'll see you in 4 weeks. And said, I don't want you on it. And we'll see you in, I think, 6 weeks. Maybe 4 weeks or 6 weeks. Yeah. For a 23-year-old who wants 1 million before 25, what's your best advice? I mean, you could definitely say I'm going to make this million, but write down how you're going to do it. How are you going to make the mill before 25? You got to write down how. You got to have a plan. You got to back engineer the plan. Like, what are you going to do? I'm going to sell cars as a car salesman. I'm going to make this much in commission each month until I get to this much. And then in 2 years, I'm going to make $1 million. You know what I mean? Like, you got to pick something and go for it, man. And it's got to be realistic. Yeah. Doctor said, pay me. Yeah, exactly right. You're funny. Have you ever prayed for your wounds? You should try it all the time, man. I sit there and pray on them all the time. Yeah. The Bitcoin target matches exactly with the VLL on the FRVP. Interesting. Yeah. If you have screws and plates, if you walk, then don't worry. No screws and plates. No, I didn't do that. I didn't go that far. I didn't get the sky bridge or whatever they call it. Right? So. Wear Birkenstocks. What is your go-to? Yeah, Smith & Wesson, S&P, Shield, or, you know. I also like LMT Defense. LMT is really nice. I don't think actually anything beats LMT. They're ambidextrous. Yeah, that's like, it's, you know. Amen. Prayer and fasting is key. Yes. I believe I'm going to fast tomorrow. I haven't been fasting because I've been like in a lot of pain, and I have been taking medication, you know. But I ran out of pain meds, man, yesterday. I ran out of the pain meds. They're gone. They're done. So I can't hit the pain meds no more. It's over. You know what I mean? So I just got to deal with the pain the way I'm getting it now. And that's good too, because I was going to hurt my liver, hurt my immune system, hurt my gut just to get over the pain. And, you know, I'll just have to deal with the pain. My body will find a way, right? So. The alt meme coins have been reduced to dex trades. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, everyone loves the Glock. I mean, everyone loves the Glock. Don't fast while you're on medication. Yes, no. My mom said Tylenol for bones and ibuprofen for inflammation or muscles. There you go. Yeah. Mind over matter. Amen, bro. But sometimes I was getting nerve pain last week. That was so intense. I gotta tell you, this has been a very tough journey for me. For a long time, I've been comfortable my whole life, man. I've had things go my way my whole life. Even when I wasn't the richest, I've had things go my way. Like, even when I worked the night shift, I did it because I wanted to do it, because I wanted to do what I wanted to do. Like, I was in my positional, I was where I wanted to be most of my life, man. And like right now, I want to go for a walk, and I can't be where I want to be right now. I got to be where God's placed me no matter what. Every day I wake up, I have to live. So every morning I'm reminded that this is God's plan for me and not my plan. And I got to make the best of it. So if anything, it's definitely turning me into a monk. I'll tell you that, man. You want to be a monk, sit there with an Achilles tendon surgery and then sit here, you know? Yeah. Years of deep dives. Thank you, DeBlues guy. And should I keep the wound wet or should I keep it dry? We had different people saying different things today. Yeah. You'll get through it, bro. You're a rock, bro. God is good even when it doesn't make sense. You've got this, brother. Thank you, man. Shout out to J Rigo Music. I needed that, bro. A little above house with the pain. I love you, brother. Hail up, Godspeed. God bless you, man. Thank you, Bombarder Group. Or Bombo Entertainment Group. Thank you, man. The nerve pain will be sporadic for a while. Ask your wife to put light pressure on your calf muscle. You should feel some relief. Thank you. I haven't had it now. It's been light the last 2 days. Thank the Lord. But for a while, it was tough. One night I woke up just thinking I wanted to cut my foot off. I couldn't take the pain anymore. Yeah, I had to lay down just now and put the strap on the TV. Knee and back pain on fire today. I'm thugging with you. I'm so sorry, man. You'll burn it up, right? Moisture is for healing faster and less scarring. Thank you. Yeah. No joke. Would you ever play a game of paddle again? Not gonna lie, I don't think I will after seeing what happened to you, bro. I honestly, no, man. No pickleball, no paddle, no tennis. For the rest of my life, yo. I'm telling you. I want to be able to go hiking. I want to be able to go on the beach with my kids. I want to play a little bit of soccer. The sad thing is, you never know when this can happen again to my other leg. Like, I don't trust, now it's like I don't trust the human leg. Like, I don't get it. Every time someone walks by, I'm like, could their leg just pop on them? Why did my leg just pop on me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, I get a little, for a second, then I get back to my gratitude and I say, dear Lord, look at all the things I have, my kids, my wife, my life, my channel, you know. I'm the crypto lifer, man. You know, how can I be upset? But dang, I mean, look at that. That's disgusting. Look at that. My goodness. Like, that is just, oh my goodness, no. Oh my God. I thought I was going to be more healed by now. After 3 weeks of the surgery, I thought I was going to be like closed up and all set to go. Like, I didn't know it was still going to be like, you know what I mean? Like freaking hamburg meat over there. Stretch your calf. Your calf is still, that's the reason why it's popped. I know, right? You look good, man. Thank you. God teaching you humbleness and humility again for some reason. Amen. Yeah. We're going to be back to basics, really, like a child. Yeah. It looks hectic, bro, soon. Yeah. I'm going to short today. Do your thing, man. Lean against the wall and stretch your calf. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I pulled my MCL as a kid or tore it. It hurt bad, man. That's a real bad pain. The doctor said it could be as bad as breaking a bone pulling the MCL. They said the rehab surgery after this is the most important thing. You keep a solid routine, SP. I have no doubt you'll get right. Being out the way is protection in itself. Amen. Amen. If they sutured it right, it'll only leave a slight mark. Thank you. Damn, if you haven't read about Achilles, it'll help. Dude is historical. What do you read? What are you saying? Oh yeah, read about Achilles. You're funny. Yeah. No, I had to translate Homer's Iliad and the Odyssey growing up in high school in our Latin classes. So, oh yeah, you can. I was all about it, man. Dimethyl sulfoxide, widely used as a pharmaceutical application due to its ability for painful bladder syndrome, typically for pain and skin penetration capabilities. Interesting. Oh yeah, DMSO. I've been researching DMSO actually a lot. Yeah. 100%. I had a robotic partial left nephrectomy. Sounds like they bent you over, man. I don't know. I'm sorry. How far are we ready for the 21? I don't know, but I'd say we dump down to 65.6 and then possibly down to 65,000. But this looks like you're going to roll over and go lower. You can enter the short here with a stop above like the wick on this end. So, again, I could give a perfect call without taking it. Because think about it, I'm here every single day. I can't take every single call I give. Like, it would just be exhausting for my mind and brain. I try to be as authentic as I can as someone who has to be here every day. I don't have to, but I am. You know? This is something I'd be looking at like this. And be careful, on a weekend you could easily get stopped out. So, yeah, robotic logistic. See, when you get hurt like this, I start seeing myself cutting off my ankle and putting on a robotic foot. You know what I mean? One that just, you know, what they're going to do is they're going to have like an end piece that kind of goes onto you. That's going to somehow get positioned to your leg, and then you're going to be able to come and just. It's going to be stronger. It's never going to break. You know what I mean? It's never going to hurt. It's never going to be sore. It's like, why not? All right. It's the first time in my life where I've decided I'd rather be bionic. The first time in my life. Because if my human ligament can just snap on me. Like if they told me right now, replace your other leg with a robotic leg, it will cost you 80 grand. We're going to cut your leg off. Right? We're going to give you a new leg, but you'll never worry about this again. I probably would do it. I'd get a whole new right leg. Maybe, I don't know. I'm probably talking out of my mind right now, but, you know. Yeah, I know DSMO, man. I'm all about it. Yeah, it's I got into it about a year ago. Yeah. They could already clone my foot. They probably already have a clone of me somewhere in case they need me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they do. They watch people of power. Once you get real powerful, they clone you. And they find a way to capture you, grab you, and switch you out. And they take your audience and your influence and use it to their advantage. I mean, why not, right? It makes perfect sense. I'm just saying, like, all the stuff that we think is so demonic, if the person was in power and you were trying to stay in power, you'd probably be doing it. Sad to say, you know. I mean, I don't think I hope I'd love everyone. I wouldn't want to get there, but some people are stuck in a deep place, man. Might be time for your first testosterone high HG cycle. I think I'm okay. Yeah. There is no do this and do that when Achilles is down and out. I know, right? Yeah. Don't put the cold bionic leg on the wife. You're funny, man. Touch my cold bionic leg. All right. Anyway, this is a Saturday night chat. We like to get into something different because we know that the market's usually slow. But hey, we want to have fun. We want to connect. We want to still do the thing that we do every day, which is live stream. Shout out to the 105,253 subs, man. We appreciate you, everyone, on this uptrend that we continue to go on. It may be a slow trend, but it's a great trend. I'd rather a trend like this, right? Doesn't look like Bitcoin. This thing just keeps going up. Anyway, blessings on blessings. Yeah, keep it dry and rub some dirt on it like our parents, grandparents taught us. Yeah, right. You rub some dirt in that thing, you're probably going to get an infection, and then your life isn't going to be fun, man. Oh, my God. KITE could blast. Let's just take a look at it for a second here. It's the only thing with high volume. A lot of people look at it in enough to keep it really, really moving here. You know, it's also in a bit of a flag here, too, now. Looks like that could break out. I mean, it has bounced from the entry that we talked about there, 24. If anything bounces, KITE looks like it could do the damage. Head all the way up to 51, right? Who has played football in the chat already? Sport. Oh, yeah. I love football, man. You can buy a Lamborghini. You're funny, man. USOR, I don't know what that is. It's not coming up. God bless all my hockey players, man. Yeah. USOR, USDT? I don't know what USOR is, man. Look at that. Remember we told us this was going to be hot and they rugged it. I told people to stay away from it, see? And some guy said, I told you. This thing looks horrible, man. I don't know. Lifer made the big life decisions getting out of that. Getting out of that. Thank you. Yeah, I did what I had to do, man. Sad to say, too, because I grew up there and it was awesome growing up there. And it's a beautiful state. Like, the way they use the trees and the way that it's a beautiful state. You know, but the policies and the politics just turned into a bunch of nonsense, man. Yeah. Yeah, anyone trading or holding Bitcoin too? No, I'm all set. Yeah. The $6 million man. You're funny, man. Close, not too far. Yeah. So we leave you with this idea for Bitcoin. Could it get a bounce? Looks like it might. You finally got a tweezer bottom of the 1 hour time frame. I wanted every one of those that I could, and they were all like, yeah. This one might finally get the pump to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if they short squeeze this puppy. So I wouldn't long or short anything tonight. And again, watch your 1 minute. Maybe we get above the 1 minute 200 moving average and you see my model play out. You know, on this little strange, look at this strange shoulder, head, right shoulder there. See shoulder, head, right shoulder? Anything could happen. Be careful on a Saturday night, low volume weekend. I'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll take a look and see what happened. We'll go over the day, and we'll have a blast. Everyone, I'm going to jump out of here pretty early, 8 to 9. I haven't been going till 10. Recently, I've been doing just shorter shows on Saturday night. But I love you. I appreciate you, and I'm happy that we did this and we got together. And I got a good idea of what's happening to Bitcoin right now. And I'm not going to be lost tomorrow morning, and we're going to pick up where we left off. And by the time Monday comes around, we're going to be ready. We're really preparing for the week right now. You may not realize it, but you're already getting ready for the week ahead. And this is key. This is important. You're getting your mind right. And you're not leaving the charts just because it's the weekend. To go get high with your buddies, to go get drunk at a bar, whatever it may be. You're staying focused. You're staying positioned. And you're here with me. So you're doing the right thing. God bless you all. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the morning. If the secret to success is getting started, I love you so much. And I thank you all for your constant viewership and support. I couldn't do this without you going through the pain. But hey, this is all I got, man. This is my life. I love you all. You guys are giving me joy. I can't even go outside. There's nothing else. So my stream is really giving me a lot of entertainment, joy, and feedback. I love it. Thank you. I'll see you all in the morning. God bless. Thank you so much. It means the world to me.